Do you mind if I record? I'll take that as an answer, thank you.
Where are we?
I'll get to that in a second.
Where is Vic and Luke?
Don't worry. They're just talking to some of my colleagues.
The ones who dragged us in here?
Okay, I'll admit things didn't really go according to plan.
Plan?
They weren't supposed to grab you like that. I told them not to, but I also wasn't there. So I apologize for that inconvenience.
Inconvenience.
Yes, I take responsibility and apologize.
So what's gonna happen now?
What do you mean?
Is this some kind of prison? Are you gonna kill me? Or what?
Kill you? Why would I kill you? You're imperative to the interview.
Interview? What interview?
This. Why do you think I'm recording here?
I don't have the slightest idea why you're recording me. And on a dinky little recorder instead of a camera.
We don't like digital visual footage here. We don't trust many people.
So what am I doing here?
Like I said, your interview.
What the hell are you talking about? Where is Vic and Luke? What are you doing to them?
They're fine. I promise. Let's stay on task, okay?
Fine. Tell me why I'm here.
The interview. I told you.
Okay. So you barged into Vic's place and dragged us away by the hair to interview us?
Like I said, it wasn't supposed to go down that way. Vic and Luke, I'm sure, are straightening things out and will leave soon. We were mainly there for you.
Me?
That's right. We wanted to bring you in, peacefully and normally, to see if you were interested in some things.
Okay, get on with it.
As I understand it, you have somehow made contact with what seems to be some kind of parallel world. True, no?
No.
No? Well, that's odd, because I think... Oh, yes.
Hi, is this Angie?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, Angie. Okay. This is gonna sound weird, okay? But I'm you. But I'm not you. I'm you from another universe.
Okay, Barkley, you're hilarious. Come down for dinner.
No. Really, it's me.
Barkley! What? Wait, what? So you're not... okay, listen, lady. I don't know who you are, but you have the wrong number, okay?
Angie, listen. What you've been working on, well, what we've been working on, our dissertation, it's real.
How do you know what I did my dissertation on?
Just listen to me. In my world, I can call you and talk to you and pretty much anyone I want. But only in these certain areas. I need your help to create a device to boost that signal.
What the hell are you talking about? If you're really me from another universe, let me talk to the other Berkeley.
That's the thing. I can't. He's missing and, well, that's what started all of this. I can explain more to you if you want. But will you help me?
Tell me more about our dissertation before we go any further.
I could play more, but you get the picture.
You bugged my phone?
Bugging is such a broad term. I like to think of it more as... protecting you.
Protecting me?
Yeah. You see, we've taken notice of your work as a physicist and as an engineer. Both at work and at home, you have surpassed our expectations of what anyone could do. The thought process you have, the skill set you possess, the intellect, it's unmatched.
You don't know anything about me.
Dr. Angelica Tunstein, born July 14th, 1987. Took all honors classes in high school in addition to college courses. Graduated from high school and received an associate's degree from the University of New Mexico at the same time. Received early acceptance in the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Harvard, and Princeton. Graduated from MIT and went on to earn your prestigious title of doctor from Harvard in theoretical physics. All of this done before you reached the age of 26. I even have a copy of Parallel universes, life around us.
My dissertation?
I know who you are, Dr. Tunstein.
Where the hell are we?
Where's Angie?
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to answer a question of ours, then we'll answer one of yours. Deal?
Where is Angie?
We ask first.
Deal.
Good. You two work at a radio station in Roswell, correct?
Yes. Now, where
No.
is Angie?
No. That was not the question. That was a confirmation.
Oh, come on.
It would be wise to cooperate so we can get you out of here as soon as possible. Thank you. Now, when was the first time you encountered what you believed to be a pocket through worlds?
Oh, so you're admitting it's real?
My question is unanswered, Victor.
I called into work to tell him that I was going to be late, and instead I got Barclay, which was weird because he's missing. Do you know where he is, by the way?
Is that your first question?
No. It's not. Where is Angie?
If you are referring to the woman you came in with, she is in another holding room for questioning. What is your relationship to the man who ran the Bark and Barclay radio show?
He was my boss before he went missing.
And you?
I was his producer. We were friends.
Great. Thank you. Your turn.
Where is Barclay?
I'm afraid I don't have that information.
Aw, come on, that's bullshit!
It would be wise to keep your tone in line with me. You are speaking with an officer of the law, Victor.
Screw you.
You as well, Lucas. What is your relationship to Dr. Tunstein?
Angie? I barely knew her. First time I met her was a little over a week ago.
And I knew her little. We were friends through Barclay. She was his fiancée. Are we under arrest?
No. Did you have any contact with anyone whom you believed to be from a differing world?
No.
You're sure?
Yes. Now can we see Angie, please?
I'm not sure about that one. When was the last time you talked to Barclay? Other than on the radio station. Pretend that didn't exist. Any other time before or after?
Months.
Yeah, me too.
You're sure?
Yeah, very.
Hello?
Barclay?
Yeah, who is... Wait a minute.
Oh my god, it worked! It worked! Okay, Barclay, it's me. I'm Vic. It's the Vic from not long ago, the one who called you on the radio station.
How the hell did you get my cell number?
Well, I told you.
You really should be treating me with the respect I deserve by telling me the truth, Victor Lucas. When was the last time you spoke to him? Mind you, I know.
Right before you dragged us in here.
Thank you.
What does this have to do with anything?
You lied. You have lost the privilege for answers.
So, why are we here?
Let's just focus on you. Victor and Lucas will be fine and have their own questions to answer.
Okay, well, why am I here?
There's that question. What if I told you everything you have witnessed was a result of experimentation?
Experimentation? Of what?
I can get to that. But what would you say?
I'd say, show me.
Exactly. Would you like to see what we've been working on?
What's the catch here?
No catch? We just sit here and have a nice conversation, you and me. I ask you questions like I've been, and you answer, like you've been. Then I can show you something I think you will love.
No, I'm not buying this. There's no way you want me for anything. If that were true, you wouldn't have me imprisoned like this. And you wouldn't be interrogating me.
No, you misunderstand. You're not under arrest, you're not being interrogated.
Okay, well then why the cuffs?
Great question. You know what? I have the key right here. I told you this was not how it was supposed to be. People got a little carried away. Here we go. There you go.
Thanks.
Of course. We're friends here, Angie. Can I continue to call you that?
You know, I'd really rather you do.
Listen, Angie, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. You are here for a reason. They probably wouldn't like me to talk so friendly and frank with you, but to be honest, we need to understand each other if we're going to trust each other.
I don't trust you.
Exactly. And I need you to. So ask me a question.
Okay, what's your name? And what do you do here?
My name is Dr. Francis Brandt, and I'm a lead engineer and head scientist here at the organization.
Where did you find the files that you were reading when we picked you up?
We found them lying around the side of the road.
Around the side of the road?
No lie.
Okay, here's the deal. You see my friend there in the corner, the silent one?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss him.
Every time you lie to me now, he's going to zap you with his taser. Every time. When you tell us the truth, he'll give you a break.
Yeah, you're bluffing.
Try us.
Vic, just tell him the truth.
Okay, fine. We were handed them by an anonymous source. Someone gave them to him and he gave them to us.
And who is this anonymous source?
Well, I don't know. We don't know. He was anonymous. Wait, no. I'm telling the truth. I swear I'm telling the truth.
Vic!
Don't worry, Lucas. This goes for both of you. You get a turn. Okay. Maybe we'll get somewhere this time.
I'm telling the truth.
You know that if something doesn't make sense, it's not true. It seems we are in the situation right now.
What is this organization?
Now that is classified. Wish I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you if I did. That's a joke.
Perhaps you can see why I don't find it as funny in my shoes.
Fair point.
What's the real reason I'm here?
Over the course of your life, starting in high school, we've been paying attention. We've been admiring you and your work for a while now. Let me tell you that I found your dissertation fascinating. I've always believed in things people would consider wacko. But when I read your paper, I was surprised you didn't continue on to receive a Nobel Prize.
Hard to win a Nobel Prize when what you work on doesn't exist.
But as you figured out, it does.
Are you telling me that this parallel Earth exists?
Would you like to win a Nobel Prize, Angie?
What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said. Would you like to win a Nobel Prize?
How?
I can't tell you until you answer my question.
Of course I do.
How would you like to see the most fascinating thing you'll ever see in your life?
What is it?
You're obviously familiar with Einstein's theory of relativity.
Yeah, of course.
And you're more than familiar with Brian Greene's deck of cards theory.
Yeah, I used it in my dissertation.
I'm aware.
Are you saying you know how to build a machine that can let us talk to another world and travel to it?
Built. We built it. Clearly, you already understand the engineering knowledge needed for this as you created your little signal booster. How would you like to contribute to our project?
In what way?
Okay. New question. Redemption time. Victor, what do you know about the signal booster that Dr. Tungsten created?
I'm not telling you shit.
Vic, no. Hold on, I'll talk. Please, don't zap us.
No, Luke, don't.
Just shut up, Vic. You're gonna get yourself killed. Listen, Angie, she didn't tell us how she made it. She showed up right before you guys and brought us here. All I know is that she found something in her papers that made sense to her, and it seemed like her other self helped her out quite a bit.
Her other self?
Yeah, you know, the other Angie. You guys know.
Got it.
We think what you've done with the signal booster is fabulous. We've been trying to figure out how to reverse engineer these zones for quite some time now. You did it in a week. You're a very gifted young woman.
Thanks.
To do what you did in a week, I'd have to have one damn high IQ. I can tell you that much.
I mean, it really wasn't that difficult.
Exactly. And that's the point I'm getting across here. It was clearly difficult for my team here, but you threw it together like a desk from IKEA. That's what I meant when I said your intellect is unmatched.
Thank you. Listen, Dr. Brandt, I really...
Frank. Call me Frank.
Okay. Frank. I can see what you're trying to do here.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm merely pointing out the fact that you are smarter than anyone on my team here. In fact, you know what? Yeah.
What?
No, never mind. You wouldn't be interested. Let's just stay on topic and move on. Sorry, I didn't mean to stray. Have you told anyone about your contact with the other side?
No. What were you gonna say?
When? Just now?
Yeah. In fact, what?
Well, I was just thinking we could really use a talented mind such as yourself on our team.
Yeah, and?
Yeah, see, no, this is stupid. Don't make me ask. It's embarrassing to even insult you like this.
Insult me like what?
Oh, what the hell? Would you want to come work with us?
Work for you?
With us. Earn that Nobel Prize. Think about it. Now, I could let you out right now, send you home, and the only thing I ask is that you just keep this whole thing under wraps, as well as give me the signal booster. And you can continue to work on that Nobel Prize on your own, or join us and get full funding. I'll make you head of the research team. You can whip these people into shape, and then we can prove to the world that there's worlds that lie beyond our own.
So you're just gonna let me out if I say no?
Of course. There's no reason to hurt such a brilliant mind as your own. We'll still be keeping an eye on you, though, part of protocol, since we're not really ready to show the world just yet.
Tell me this. Since you've been spying on me and my brilliant mind, would you know what happened to my fiance?
Who?
Barkley. Barkley Hoffman? He's been missing for months.
Oh, Barkin Barclay, the radio host. I didn't know you two were an item.
What are you talking about?
Well, being that your fiancé is actually with us now.
What are you talking about?
Well, Barclay was getting pretty close to bringing this project to light. Something we can't have. Not yet, at least. Mass panic and all that, I'm sure you understand.
I can't say that I do. You're holding him here? Hostage?
No, not hostage. He's quite comfortable. But having him out of the picture for now is in our best interests.
Removing him from my life? That was in your best interest?
Well, let's look at the facts, shall we? Perhaps we may have known that Barclay was onto us, and perhaps we may have known you two spent a lot of time together. With your mind and his knack for private investigation, it's no surprise that you two would find your way here.
Are you saying that you planned all this?
What? No, that's ridiculous. Come on, Angie. We may be scientists, but we're not mind readers. It's all about probability. You should know that. Let's change the framing of this. Barkley goes missing. You notice, perhaps based on what Barkley has said about you, you tend to overthink things, part of being a genius. I would know myself, happens to me all the time. Now, you not knowing where he is, you don't think to dig into his files, but some people like Barkley, might start looking, and that would lead them to you. Maybe with some groundbreaking revelations, a way to find him, and with your resolve now ignited again, you start to put yourself back into your work. Not just because it may pertain to your dissertation, but because it means you'll see Barclay again.
What exactly do you know about the parallel worlds?
What? Why'd you shock Vic?
Think faster.
I'm thinking. Okay. The worlds are similar but different. Something about major world events being changed. Different presidents, technological advancements, maybe. We didn't compare when we spoke to the other Barclay.
You're referring to the one in the parallel world, correct?
No, I said he's talking about the third parallel world.
There's 3.
No. There's only 2.
I'm not here to play games.
I'm well aware of that.
I'm ready for this to be over, please.
It's not. Now, tell us what you think is going on. No
We
lies.
don't know what's going on.
I know, which is why I'm asking you what you think is going on.
Something about a machine. Time travel, maybe.
So you can confirm Barclay's here.
Oh, of course he's here. Why? Would you like to see him?
That's a rhetorical question.
And if we let you.
If you let me what?
Perhaps I phrased it wrong. Let me sweeten the deal for you.
Deal?
You join us, and maybe I'll see that Barclay walks.
You'll let him go.
Well, perhaps he can go back to his radio show. Say he went on a extended vacation. Maybe creative differences between the station and himself. He can go back to his show under the condition that you work with us on this project.
What about my friends?
Vic and Luke?
Yeah, Vic and Luke.
You want them to leave with Barclay?
Yes.
Well, that's a big ask. Those 3, they could spell trouble for us. It'd require a sacrifice from you.
You know, I think I'm the only one sacrificing things here.
Well, I wouldn't say that. At first, this was merely a trade. Your intelligence for Barclay's freedom. From here, that's sort of like business.
I thought you were a scientist.
I am. But there's many more facets to being a scientist of this caliber than something you've done before. And some of those facets are making sacrifices.
What are you asking of me?
You'd have to be fully committed, in a sense.
To what?
Our work. No time for relationships or free time. I'd say, in a sense, you'd be a nun of sorts, but instead of being married to God, you'd be married to science.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, I'm most definitely sure you follow. You just want specifics, and I like that. Leading the conversation into the direction you want to go. It's impressive. But that's not going to fly anymore. You'll be wiped from the books. Think of it like starting fresh. The Angie we know is going to disappear for a while. Of course, you're not going to be faking your own death or anything like that, but you're going to be going off the grid until this whole thing is finished. And then, when the curtain rises and we all take a bow, you'll be there. And your name will hold so much more weight. But the price of that success is removing yourself from those who you deem to be special. It's only for a little while. Nothing too long, maybe a few years, maybe a decade at most. You'll be missing out on a lot of things many people do, starting families, settling down. But instead, you be rich. You be powerful. I know we're people of science, but we're also human, and self-actualization is something we sincerely strive for. I know I do. The question is, do you?
And if I refuse?
You're really trying to get the most out of this conversation, aren't you?
Okay, final question. If we let you go right now, what will you do?
Oh, Wheel.
Never speak a word of this. We'll be out of your hair.
I see.
We won't say a word?
Do you know what they might be capable of doing to us?
Yeah, you don't think that this, needs to come out to the public?
At the moment, I'm more focused on our safety.
Our safety? Our safety? What we should be doing is getting out of here and telling people you're making friends with these guys so that they'll have our lips shut?
I'm doing what's best for us.
What about Angie? What about Barclay?
I care about them too. I'm just thinking logically.
Logically. Logically. You know what's funny, Luke? From the first day we started doing that show, you've been telling me to open my eyes. And now, finally, when the biggest conspiracy of our lives is handed to us on a silver fucking platter, you decide that now's the time to think logically?
You are being irrational.
Oh, I'm irrational. Do you realize how many of the things we've talked about on the show are going to happen to us if we walk out of here with their permission? Gang stalking, you remember that? Of course you do. After all, I was such an ass about it, right? How can you not remember? Jeff and his buddy Theo, they saw something so damn minuscule compared to what we got ourselves into, and they're being followed by people all the time. And the guy from the first episode, right? Clay? What do you see? He saw aliens. Aliens! Oh, but what about that guy from the day he wouldn't stop calling us? What did he see, Luke? He saw interdimensional beings. You know what else is another dimension, Luke? Parallel worlds.
Okay, you can stop. Just stop.
All of these things are somewhat tied into what we found out. And now I get it. I really get it, Luke. I get it. I've opened my eyes. But you've decided that now, when it's finally time for you to prove to yourself that you're not crazy and that all these things that you believe in are starting to come true, you close them. You close them tight. And that's what's funny, Luke. I don't know about you, but the second I get my hands free, the first thing I'm gonna do is get the hell out of here. And whether or not you come with me, that's your choice.
It's simple. You go home, we keep an eye on you. And your friends, well, they're staying. And they're staying cozy here until this is over.
And if I accept, you'll let them all out?
Well, let's give it a test run. Well, let's say Vic and Luke out first, give it a few months, maybe a year, and Barkley will be next.
Will I still be able to see him?
No, of course not. It's part of the sacrifice. It's a test, having him so close yet so far.
That's despicable.
Not really. He doesn't even know you're here. It won't hurt him, just you. You ever heard the phrase, no pain, no gain?
Yes.
It's like that.
Okay. Well, may I make an offer?
You've been a good sport about all of this. Why not?
Let Barkley go. Alone. No supervision. Nothing. Let him run his radio show, and if he talks, I put a stop to it.
You? Why you?
I'm supposed to be his fiancé. You want me to cut ties with him? What if I just burn the bridge instead?
I can see how this would be beneficial.
So do we have a deal?
I'm willing to negotiate, but as the terms stand, I'm open to it.
I do, however, have one last thing I would like.
Okay. Shoot.
Let me say bye to him.
I don't know if that would be a good idea.
It's part of a two-phase plan. Establish connection with him, tell him I still care, give both of us a bit of closure, and then if he talks, I'll.
Knock it all down.
Yes.
Okay, but I will have you know that this is going to be the only personal favor I do for you. Nothing else after this.
Fine by me.
I'll bring him over. You can say your final goodbyes.
Thank you, Frank.
I'll give you two some privacy.
Angie,
Berkeley!
why are you here? Oh, God, you found the files, didn't you?
Yes, but not without help.
Vic and Luke, I know. I heard them in the room down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 people in there with them. It's not good. I could recognize both of them anywhere.
Yeah. God. You look terrible.
Can't say this is a 5-star hotel now, can I?
Yeah.
Come on, we should try to make a break for it
No,
before...
Wait, stop. I'm not going.
What? What are you talking about? This isn't time for jokes.
It's not a joke, Berkeley. Just listen, please. They offered me a job.
They what? You can't possibly trust them. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say.
Listen, it's in exchange for letting you go. It's not stupid.
You can't be serious. What about our plans, our family?
I know. But this place, they're not going to hurt me. And you don't belong being trapped here. If I'm here, they'll at least make it comfortable, and I don't know, I guess I'll be able to work on the one thing I've been thinking about my entire life.
This is about your dissertation? Angie, what did they say to you? You can't believe anything they say. What did they tell you?
I'm saving you. Just listen. And I'm following my dream. And I know it's not what we thought or I expected or any of that, but if it means you're safe, to me, that's a good offer and that's good enough.
You've already weighed all your options, haven't you?
You know I always do.
What about Vic and Luke?
They're only letting you go. If you 3 go, they'd follow you to the ends of the earth. You know I don't want to leave you.
Let me stay instead.
No, you have no value to them. They've been keeping you where? In a cage for months? No, I can't live knowing that, Berkeley. I love you. And I'd rather live in captivity knowing that you are safe than live a life that could lead to harm just because we're together. It doesn't sit with
Angie,
me.
this doesn't make sense.
No, just shh. This is what's happening. Just hug me. I know you won't keep quiet.
They're going to come for me, aren't they?
Please just be careful. Make sure you're in a place where they can't find you, because...
What's that on the table?
Some recorder. They played an audio from a bug in my phone on it.
That's a lot of tape. Is there more on it?
I don't know. Maybe.
So, this is it something?
Yeah, I think so.
Angie, I love you.
I know.
Ow! Hey, fellas, miss me?
Barclay? Jesus, you're alive?
They can't take me down that easily.
How'd you find us?
Oh no, we won't say anything. We'll keep our mouths shut. I could recognize those voices from anywhere. We don't have much time. I just punched Angie square in the face and beat up that guard at the front door, so let's try to book it out of here before someone else gets wise.
You what?
Wait, Angie's not coming with us?
She helped me to get to you guys, but she's going to be staying here, helping them. It's a long story, but I'll tell you when we get out of here.
Wait, wasn't there a second guard?
Second guard, there was only one.
Don't move.
Ah! Come on, take that! Don't you like that, huh? Oh my god.
Stop tasing the guy and let's get out of here!
Wait, what about the recording? They have our voices on tape!
Hey, there's no time. Just take the whole thing. Oh shit, they're onto us.
Just run! I remember where they brought me in. It's this way.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
That, my friends, is the bell!
Are we safe?
For now, yeah. But we won't really be safe until we get off the grid.
Barclay? What's the bell?